Hi guys, I'm finally back and I am here to make a video today on essential oils and how I incorporate them into the clinical practice. If you don't know, I am a nurse practitioner currently practicing in the state of Indiana and I am aromatherapy certified. So today I'm going to talk about 10 oils. I'm going to keep it simple because there's so many oils out there. I could talk on and on and on about it. So today I'm just going to talk about 10 of my favorites. Some of them a lot of you have heard of. Some of them you've probably never heard of in your life. So just quickly, and to remind you guys, I use Young Living oils. I love this company. I trust this company. Whatever oil company you choose to use, just make sure you do research on them. Make sure that they're 100% pure, that there's nothing added to them. Like I said, I love Young Living and I'm just familiar with them. So this is what I use in my home and this is what I use in the clinical setting. So let's get started with I think an oil that everyone should have in their home. It is a oil that I use every day, all day, and that is lavender. So lavender is some of the key things that I love to do with lavender is I put these in my diffusers to promote sleep and relaxation. I put this in Ruby's diffuser. I blend with lavender every single night. I roll lavender on the bottom of her feet. Lavender is an incredible antiseptic. I put this on cuts, scrapes. It is also a research has shown that it balances the left side and the right side of the brain. So it helps with stress, anxiety, things like that. So another great thing lavender does, especially during summer months, is lavender is incredible for sunburns. So if you have a sunburn, you can just put a couple of drops on your fingers and just rub it right on there. It helps with sunburn. Okay, so the next oil I'm going to talk about is peppermint. So peppermint is really, really good for nausea. So anyone who's nauseous or pregnant mamas during the first trimester, you can just sniff it and it helps with nausea. Also, it's great for headaches. You can put them on your temple, both your temples, the base of your skull, and the right and left of your cervical spine. And it really, really helps. It's great for insect repellent. They actually did a study and it was shown to kill mosquitoes with Zika by 90% and malaria by 85%. So it's really, really great. You can actually make a little insect repellent concoction that you can spray on because DEET and off and all of those things, like those sprays for mosquitoes, are super, super toxic. So I'll show the recipe that I use for the insect repellent at the end. Another great oil, so this is probably one you've never heard of using, is black pepper. So I love black pepper for all my old patients because it's incredible for arthritic pain. This is no lie. So if you guys know me personally, you know my stepfather, and he is an awesome guy, but he is someone who is not going to just say something to make you happy. He keeps it 100% real. Well, he has terrible arthritic pain in his knees. And so I was like, listen, I'm going to make you this roller. And I put 20 drops of black pepper with coconut oil in it. I said, use it every day for 7 days. I kid you not. He called me a week later and was like, Callie, I don't know if it's in my mind or what, but this oil crap you gave me, it's helping so much with my arthritis. So it works. It's so crazy, but yeah, I use it. I've given some of my older patients rollers with it. So I just do 20 drops in you can get rollers on Amazon. If you have any questions about this, just message me, but these little rollers that you can get, and I put 20 drops of black pepper and fill the rest up with unfractionated coconut oil. So that's really, really, I love that. Okay, another thing that black pepper is really, really good for is nicotine cravings. So people who are trying to stop smoking cigarettes, if you just inhale this, it has been shown to really help people stop smoking cigarettes. So black pepper is great for pain relief and nicotine cravings. The next one I'm going to talk about is clary sage. Clary sage is considered a antispasmodic oil. So it really helps with menstrual cramps. So If you're someone that struggles with menstrual cramps, you can just take like a couple drops and rub it on your uterus. Yeah, I just went there. And it's also a relaxant. So you can just inhale it, diffuse it, and it helps with relaxations. So my next favorite oil is tea tree. I personally love the smell of tea tree. Some people don't like it. But tea tree is incredible. If you struggle with acne, like spot acne, you can take tea tree and like undiluted, just put it straight on the spots. It's really great. It's also an antifungal. So my patients who struggle with toenail fungus is one of the hardest things to treat. And the oral regimens for them are horrible. It's like 6 to 8 weeks of medication. You have to get like liver enzymes. It's just really, antifungals are really hard on the body. I never prescribe them. I love tea tree. So if you put 30 drops of tea tree in a gallon of warm water and soak your feet in it every single day for 14 days, I am telling you, it will take your toe fungus away. I promise you. So try it if you struggle with athlete's foot or just like toe fungus that won't go away. Tea tree. Another really good thing that tea tree is for is treating head lice. So if you have or know someone, your child has head lice, if you add an ounce of tea tree to 9 ounces of shampoo, so it's a 10% concoction, you put it on your head, let it sit there for 10 minutes, wash it out, make sure you're combing out all the nits. You do this for 3 days, and then 1 week later you repeat it. So if you have questions about this, just message me. But it will take away head lice, so you don't have to go to the store and buy the $60 bottle of head lice treatment. If you look at that, it actually has tea tree in it. Another thing that this is really good for, if you're somebody that struggles with cold sores, you can, if the cold sore is still closed, you can put a drop of tea tree and put it directly on the cold sore. If the cold sore has opened, then you need to dilute this because it'll be way too strong. So you dilute it with unfractionated coconut oil or water or whatever, and then you put it on the area. So it's really great for people who struggle with cold sores. Okay, so the next oil I'm going to talk about, and I know I'm going to like just butcher it because for whatever reason, I can never say the name of this oil and I sound like illiterate when I say it, but it's chamomile, like chamomile tea. I can never say it right, and I try to tell moms about it and they like look at me like, what are you even talking about? And I have to spell it out. But anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. This is really, really good for kids who struggle with ADHD. It's a relaxant, so you can actually roll this oil, like you can put it in a roller and roll it on or just diffuse it in the area. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It works on the COX-2 enzymes. A lot of our anti-inflammatory medications work on that enzyme. So you can put this on any, aches, pains, joints that hurt. It's a really, really good one. So the next oil is probably my personal favorite oil out of any oil that I use, and I call it the holy oil because y'all, the wise men gave it to Jesus, and that is frankincense. Frankincense is got a lot of healing properties. It's really great for the skin, for like anti-aging. I tell people to put this on scars. I put this every night on Ruby's neuroblastoma biopsy scar and her port scar. It's almost completely taken it away. It's also an enhancer of learning and memories. So I love this to help people whose kids struggle with ADHD. You can diffuse this in a room when they're trying to do schoolwork. It's also great for Alzheimer's patients. It's just a really good oil. It helps with people with cough or asthma. You can, if you have someone that struggles with asthma, just like inhaling this like that. I mean, it's just so good, guys. I'm telling you. You can inhale it. You can diffuse it. So it's a really great oil. Next oil I'm going to talk about is eucalyptus. This oil smells so good. This is really, really good. It's an antimicrobial oil as well, and it helps with respiratory infections. So you can just diffuse it, inhale it. It's also a natural stimulant. So like before a workout, before a long drive, if you just inhale it, it's really good. It's also a really, really good insect repellent. So at the end of this, like I said, I'm going to do a recipe for insect repellent, and it's really, really, really good for that. The next oil I'm going to talk about is rosemary. So rosemary, I love to use, especially with the patient population I work with, because it's been shown to help with dementia patients, specifically with short-term memories. So they're doing incredible studies on this oil over in Japan. If you're interested in the study, I can send it to you. But they've had a lot of benefits with this oil, not with long-term memories, but with short-term memories and with behavior. So if you've ever had someone or known somebody to struggle with dementia, it is really hard, because a lot of times they have a huge behavior change. And rosemary has actually been shown to help with the agitation, with the fear, all those things that kind of coincide with dementia. So rosemary is really, really great for that. Okay, really quick, I'm just going to go over some simple combinations that you can do for common medical issues that are super simple. So the first one is for any respiratory illness. This is my respiratory illness mixture I love to do. So lavender, like I said, lavender is an antibacterial and antiviral oil. So you can add this with peppermint, which is a decongestant. So lavender, peppermint, which is a decongestant, and eucalyptus, which is also an antibacterial, and frankincense. All of these, you can add them. So I would do like 6 or 7 drops of each of these in a roller, or you can add 6 to 7 drops in a diffuser and just inhale it throughout the day. The next one I'm going to do, like I talked about, was a joint swelling and pain. Like I said, you can just do straight black pepper, 20 drops in unfractionated coconut oil in a roller. Or even better, you can add this with frankincense, rosemary, and chamomile. Ooh, I said it right that time. Add these all together. And if you want the specific recipes for these, just message me, because it's a lot easier for me to type them out and send you the ounces of each. So adding those together. This one is one of my favorites too, is hot flashes. So all my menopausal women struggling with hot flashes. Clary sage. The next little blend I love is for anybody struggling with hot flashes. So clary sage and black pepper, you combine those and you inhale them, like diffuse them in the area. They help a lot with hot flashes, but beware, clary sage is a stimulant, so don't do it late in the afternoon, because also with menopause, you can have issues with sleeping. So I would do these in the morning or afternoon. My next one is mosquito repellent. So this one I didn't talk about, but is citronella. So you can actually buy just citronella. I actually love the way citronella smells, but you can just buy straight citronella and diffuse that in the air. But I love to add to citronella eucalyptus and peppermint. And what you can do is you can just add these in a like a little spray bottle, like 20 drops of each, and just put water and just spray it on you. So I love these for insect repellents. So those are just some quick oils that I love. These are a lot of oils that I use on a day-to-day basis. If you are interested in buying oils, I can definitely help you kind of guide which oils to start with. Things that I use like every day in my home and in my clinical practice. So if you have interested in starting oils, definitely message me. Or if you have a health condition and you're like, hey, is there an oil that can help with this? Message me. I would love to give you an oil to try, even a recipe to try, how to use it. I always get a lot of questions from patients like, okay, so I have this oil, how do I use it appropriately? Because what a lot of people don't know is essential oils are very powerful. And I should have started this video by saying that, because it's not just, I think sometimes people think because it's like an oil and you can buy it on your own that it's not like dangerous. It can't be dangerous if you use it inappropriately, and that's just not correct. They're actually very, very powerful. They're very powerful in the body. So it's really important that you use them correctly and you apply them correctly. So if you have any questions, just message me and I can kind of walk you how to prepare it right, whether it be in a diffuser, whether it be you can apply it straight, undiluted, whether you put it in a roller with unfractionated coconut oil, a spray bottle, whatever it may be. Just let me know and I can help you navigate through that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've missed you guys. I miss like getting this information out there. I love like all my juicing videos. I like just love when you guys message me and tell me how juicing has changed your body, and like I give you information about different health conditions and you're just like wanting to juice for them, and I love it so much. But anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me, and I'll be making my next video here in a couple weeks. So you guys have a great day and be blessed. Love you guys. Bye.